Good day, everyone. Today, I will discuss about the four cardinal rules of gun safety. Rule number 1 is treat every gun like it is loaded. This means that we should treat every gun even if it is not loaded. We should treat it just like it was loaded, and we should handle it like what we handled a gun with loaded one. Rule number 2 is don't point your gun at anything you aren't willing to shoot. This means that avoid pointing the muzzle of the gun on anything or someone that you're not willing to shoot. Rule number 3 is keep off your finger on the trigger. Um, don't put your finger on the trigger until you have the target on your sight and you're ready to shoot the target. In order for you to have safety and also for others that you might shoot when you put your finger on the trigger. Number 4 is be sure of your target and its surroundings. You should make sure that you are sure or you will shoot your target straightly, and always check and make sure your its surroundings. Ten Commandments of Gun Safety. First, always keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction. You should point your gun at a safe place or safe direction away from someone or something. Second is guns should be unloaded when not actually used. This means that you should unload your gun when you're about to keep it or you're not going to use it. The third one is don't rely on your gun's safety. Treat every gun as if it can fire at any time. This means that you should not be sure of your gun's safety, and you should always treat it just it could fire and it is loaded even if it is not. And this is for your own safety and also for others. Number 4 is be sure of your target and what's beyond it. This means that you should make sure that the only one that you will shoot is your target, and always make sure and check what's beyond it. Number 5 is use correct ammunition. This means that you should use a proper or a correct ammunition in every gun that you use. Number 6 is if your gun fails to fire when the trigger is pulled, handle with care and keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction and get adult help. This means that when when your firearm fails to fire, you should handle it with care even if it is not fired, because it is too dangerous if you point your muzzle or the muzzle of your gun into different direction, because you might shoot it might fire at different direction. So always make sure that you pointed your gun at the safe direction. Number 7, always wear eye and ear protection when shooting. It is important to avoid damage in our hearing and our vision. Number 8 is be sure the barrel is clear of obstruction before shooting. This means that you should always check that the barrel is clear to avoid some problems when you shoot someone or something. Number 9, Don't alter or modify your gun and to have your gun serviced regularly. This means that you should check regularly your gun, in order to know if there is some damage or some problems on your gun, and to avoid some circumstances when you're shooting. Last one is learn the mechanical and handling characteristics of the firearm you are using. Do not use any firearm that you have not had an adult instruction in handling. It is because it is better and good for you to learn the mechanical and handling characteristics of your firearm you are using, in order for you to have safety and also for others.